Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Gotham Knights. Now, this was part of the schedule. We got 2 streams of Gotham Knights this week, and the plan is to use these streams to see if we can finish off this Platinum Trophy. Now, I do have a plan. The reason I have a plan is trophy hunting can be quite annoying, monotonous, boring in some senses, but for us, we're going to try and ignore that, and we're going to aim to achieve certain things on this evening and on our next stream of Gotham Knights, which will be on Thursday evening. Thursday? I want to say Thursday. No, Wednesday evening. There you go. I'm confusing myself with my own schedule. But the plan is I've got certain trophies I want to try and achieve in the 2 evening streams, and the culmination should be the Platinum Trophy. That's the plan. I can see people in chat, bear with me. I can't see it while I fit on the YouTube side, but I'll get to it as soon as I'm done. I hope everyone's well. Massive thank you to those that joined us this morning for God of War 3 Remastered. It was different, extremely different to what we're used to, but I have had a look at the backstory of before God of War 3 Remastered, and I now understand what's happening. But I'll talk more about that when we are live with God of War 3 Remastered game tomorrow morning. I actually now understand a lot more of what's going on. And actually, a lot more makes sense now, suddenly. It's always handy when that happens, isn't it? But yeah, it was definitely different to what I'm used to, but enjoyable at the same time. If that makes sense. I hope everyone's week is going well. We've got a full... I say a full packed schedule. We haven't. I'm missing a few days because of appointments and Friday for the hospital and stuff, which I'm still booking myself over. I so don't want to go and have these injections, but I don't have a choice. Hopefully I'll feel better about it when we're there, but I don't know. I've just got this thing at the minute where I really don't want to go and have them done, but I've got to. There we go. That's my moaning out the way, I think. Right, let me catch up with chat. Brackley, good morning. How are you? You survived the painting. Good on you, Crazy Irishman. Well done for surviving the painting. Is Dennis also live, is he? Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Dennis doesn't generally join the stream as much anymore. Now he started streaming himself. He doesn't tend to join us as often as he did before, but that's fine. At least he's doing something he enjoys. That's the main thing. Right, let me just check the sound. I did some editing earlier, and so because of that, I was a bit worried about the sound. Thanks for the like, videos, much appreciated. He's getting mic soon, is he? He told me he wasn't. He said that he was not wanting to show his voice on stream. But he may have changed his mind, to be fair. Right, trophy hunting, that's the plan for this evening. We're going to try and get this Platinum Trophy done this week. Fun facts, because we're doing trophy hunting, Brackley, I've got to kind of concentrate on what we're trying to achieve. So I won't be answering all your fun facts. I'll try and do what I can. But trophy hunting is a different ball game. But the plan is, so I have an idea, a plan in mind to try and achieve this. So there's a couple of things we want to do. Now, there was a trophy we need for momentum abilities.
There's new stuff on the board.
So momentum abilities are different for each character, and we need 2. Progress further in the story to unlock. I don't get why that one's there. And this one we need a challenge. We need to complete 2 owl's nests to unlock that one. I think that the other one's missing because we haven't done his story in here. So let's quickly do that and see if that unlocks it, because I feel like we're missing something, and that's the only thing it possibly can be. We have seen this before, but this is the only thing I can feel that we're missing.
What? I was just thinking of that time we all made dinner together, and Tim got tomato sauce over Bruce and Babs.
It's quite cool, Brackley.
I don't remember that.
3.5 feet seems quite long, though.
It was the same year. You know what? Never mind. Dumb story anyway.
But yeah, God of War tomorrow I think will be a little bit more interesting for me, because now I know some of a lot of the backstory. I think that's going to help. I avoided everything past the beginning of God of War 3.
I don't know what's worse. Having a chunk of my
So at
life
least now I
taken away from
understand.
me, or coming back to everyone thinking I'm gonna
Which is the
snap.
main thing. Okay. I can skip this. Oh, bonus. I didn't know we could skip it. Obviously, we've done that before. And there's one upstairs. I think if we do both of these, we should unlock that momentum move. And then after that, it's one more, but we need to do Owl's Nests. So we may as well stick for Red Hood for that one. Because I think that will enable us to get that trophy out of the way. There's a few others we can do alongside it. That's my thinking. So again, we can skip this one. We have done these originally. Another one downstairs to do. But that's my guessing of why we've not unlocked them so far, is because these are side things. We've already finished the story. There's no story left on the map. So that's why I'm thinking this should be done. Now, all the trophies we still need to do are locked, annoyingly, behind New Game Plus. Because when we start New Game Plus, unlike other games where it creates a separate save file, New Game Plus on Gotham Knights overwrites your save file, and New Game Plus becomes your only save file.
That's not really your usual definition of that.
So we have to do it this way. I don't know, have we seen this? I don't think we've seen this one. Oh, we have. Yes, we have. So, because of that, we have to do certain things in a certain order. It does mean that achieving all the crimes in one night may become a little bit more difficult, and maybe we should have done it before we started New Game Plus.
That is some wild shit.
I don't know if we've seen this one.
Damn, Alfred.
After my last tour, I chose to come to Gotham.
I'm curious, I don't know if we have.
That path led me to a life I'd never imagined.
Tech-powered street gangs.
We have.
Secret society.
So I didn't want to miss something in case we hadn't. Another one in the kitchen. As I say, I think all of these will lead us to this momentum ability we're missing. It's a story related. And I know we've done all the story. Okay, there we go. Jason's story done. Has that given us what we want? Let's have a look, shall we? I keep pressing start. It has, there we go. It's unlocked, or it hasn't unlocked. It's shown up, his ability. And we now need defeat enemies with the mystical bullet. This is the move that I've struggled with. So we're going to have to use this ability to defeat 15 enemies. Again, we can do it as we're doing crimes, which is fine. We need to finish 250 crimes in total. And we also need to take out Owl's Nest. There's another couple of things, trophy-wise, we need to do. One is defeating Talons and Talon Gladiators and all that stuff. And there's Godmothers as well. We haven't quite done enough of those. My plan is we go out for patrol. We'll clear all the crimes, as that adds to our 250. We'll leave batarangs and paintings and stuff, unless we come across anything. Actually, there's something there, let's pick it up. We're going to leave those and just focus on the crimes, I think. We have lost fast travel. We've got secret caches to do, actually, as well. That's a good point. Secret caches also need doing. There are not many crimes around, I've noticed. That's the one we need to do. There aren't many crimes, are there? And obviously, secret identity compromise, they all need doing. The races need finishing. They're all separate trophies as well. Caches are the other one. I don't think they need doing, to be fair. So while we're here then, let's head for the cache. I kind of think we probably should unlock... Should we unlock the fast travel just to speed things up for ourselves? I think we should, to be fair. It's going to make our life easier with fast travel. And we had it on the base game, but obviously, like I say, New Game Plus has overridden all our saves. Well, our only save.
And then we'll be
so we've lost our base save.
Anytime we want.
Once I reprogram them to look the other way, yes.
Yeah, we've lost their base save because...
You almost got it. Try again, but this time hold the scan for long. I found another set of surveillance drones we can take care of. Setting the coordinates now.
Okay, another load to take care of. So we've lost all the base game that we did. We now have to do everything in New Game Plus mode. It's the first... I'm not someone who's ever really done New Game Plus before until recently, and it was only you guys who convinced me to do it, and that's all fine and good. But I'm assuming they don't normally overwrite your one and only save. But unfortunately, this has. I'm just checking up here for Batamarang. Because for me, there will be one somewhere nearby. Yeah, is there something there? Are they people or are they Batamarangs? Electrical panel. I don't know if Batamarang's sharp like this, to be fair, but I thought I'd check. I think you're going to put a warning on God of War because it's the amount of animation of things. I don't know. I probably shouldn't I, really? Good evening to the wife as well. Yeah, I probably should put something on it, to be fair. It surprised me just how bad it was, to be honest. I've told my boy not to watch it, just in case he decides to go and have a look on the channel and think, oh, have a look at what my dad's streaming this week. And I said, no, do not touch it. But yeah, that surprised me. I think I've just found a Batamarang. Obviously, we're not going looking for these this evening. If we find them, brilliant. But we're not going out of our way.
That's it.
There are so many Batamarangs we still need to find as well. We've got 5 of 12. And just what we're going to do, we're going to unlock this fast travel point over here. And then we'll have a look at something else nearby.
Oh, the GCPD's trying harder now. These drones are shielded from scanning.
Okay, we need to wait for this one comes to drop down to recharge. And then we'll do it that way. As I say, I have a plan to try and achieve certain things in each evening, and that should help us get things done.
Wait for the drone to stop at a station, then scan.
It has stopped. Now why aren't you scanning? Come on then, it's stopped. Scan.
I need complete data. Take your time
Done.
and done.
Okay.
Congratulations, you have your
So we have unlocked now a fast travel point. Okay. Let's go there. We've got 2 fast travel points now unlocked. We will do the rest as we go along, I think. We are going to need them for trophy hunting. It makes sense to have them done. The nearest thing to us is over here. So that's where we're going to head next. There aren't many crimes on the map, strangely, which I'm surprised by. I don't know why there isn't. That's something we've got to deal with, because we need to defeat 250 crimes. And all crimes in one night. Now, the all crimes in one night shouldn't be too bad. And if there's less crimes on the map, that's the ideal time to do it, I would have said. That might work in our favour, to be fair. We'll go and grab this cash first, as it's nearby.
Batman left something behind.
See, I don't know if these have started from the beginning and we're redoing them all. Because obviously we did these in the base game, but as I say, our base game save is gone once we started New Game Plus, so I don't know if we've got to redo all of these or not.
user approved. Cache site uploaded to
I think they have, because I'm pretty sure we did that previously. We still actually haven't got, and I haven't checked since we started this evening, have we got legendary gear yet? We haven't. We're still waiting for legendary gear, which for Red Hood. We have it for Nightwing, just not Red Hood, annoyingly. Right, we've got to head north. We may as well head there. There's a fast travel point to unlock nearby. There's a race over here to do, fast travel. There's a crime we need to complete. I'll see if that counts as our only crime of the evening. We may have to come back and do this one. It's a bomb one though, and bomb ones are annoying, to say the least. Okay, we need to get to the road. There we go. So yeah, there's a couple of things I want to try and achieve this evening, and then a couple of things we'll try and achieve Wednesday evening. Hopefully, I'll put us on track for the platinum. I would have preferred not to be doing this on New Game Plus, but we don't have a choice. The Batamarangs and the art we've got to find around Gotham. I don't want to follow a guide. I'm hoping I don't have to, but we shall see how tedious that becomes. I'm hoping it doesn't, to be fair. Right, let's see if we can get this first one cleared. As Red Hood. Red Hood with going sneaky is going to be interesting, to say the least, but we'll see.
If it is you, Clayface, you're not looking too well.
I'm not worried about Clayface. We've already completed those in the base game, so I'm not too worried about doing them again, unless the game forces us to, for whatever reason. Okay, we're too low down to get up there, aren't we? The cache is reset because of New Game Plus. I know. There was no warning for it to do so either. And like Mars Morales New Game Plus, we didn't lose our save game. But for this, we did, which is weird.
The area you're in is heavily secured. If you're spotted, you won't get a chance to upload the data.
I'll be out of there before
I think these will reset as well, and you have to complete them all for a trophy as well. So these will reset, annoyingly. So yeah, a lot of this stuff we've got to redo, all because New Game Plus has reset them. Because there's a certain amount of these you have to complete, which will be then fully completed. I'm hoping, I don't think the Batarangs have reset, strangely. I thought they would have done, but I don't think they have. Something to pick up in there. Obviously, we don't want the camera to spot us because that resets it all. The camera there, let's turn this one off. Is that? Which camera's that off? There's a Batamarang there to pick up. That's that off. Okay. I need to switch that one off, but I can't see where that is for that. Let's get this one first, shall we? There we go. Now we should be able to upload this one. So this is the first one, so they've all been reset.
Files on the server.
And that's annoying to all be reset. But it is what it is. There's a Batamarang there. So we have to, each patrol evening, there should be a new one of those on the map, and you have to complete them all until they count as done. And that's the identity protected. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. So although that is frustrating, there's nothing we can really do about it. It means the bike races are probably reset as well. It's frustrating because there was no warning when we started New Game Plus. If we'd known about that, we could have saved New Game Plus, we'd done everything else, and it would have only been to achieve max level. But obviously we weren't aware, so we couldn't do that because it didn't say anything. Why are you not scanning? Scan. There we go. There's 3 drones to scan here. I got 1.
Yes, that's a good scan.
And that doesn't count as an orange anymore. So the orange ones are the ones we're looking out for. These are the ones that can rest on several different places, if I remember correctly. With 1 being here. The ones we haven't scanned will show up as orange on our scan. So we know which ones we've scanned and when. That's number 2. But yeah, I think fast travel is going to help us.
You got the scan,
So it's definitely worth having done. Right, there's another one coming up over there. Is it landing, or is it going further afield? Oh, that one's actually unshielded. We're too far away according to that. It's unshielded anyway. There should be another fast travel unlocked. It is indeed.
That's all of them.
Nicely done. But yeah, it's frustrating that a load of stuff's reset and we knew nothing about it. Okay, let's head to this one. This is our crime I'm looking at. We've got a bike race to do, we'll probably do it after this crime. Mainly because, if that's the only crime on the map, in theory, that's the only one we need to complete a full night of crimes. If that works, it makes life very easy, but then we need more crimes to show up, because we're kind of missing the 250 we need. And in the base game playthrough, we did quite a lot of crimes as we went. But there's no way of knowing how many we did. In fact, saying that, is there stats anywhere? I've just had a thought. I wonder if there is stats to say how many crimes we've completed. Database progression. No. I bet there is not any way to check progression, is there? Not by looks of things. That's annoying. Because if you knew how many crimes you needed towards the 250, it would make life a lot easier. We won't use Red Hood the whole time. What we want to do is get Red Hood's momentum abilities unlocked so he's maxed out. Because I think he's the closest. We can have a look at Nightwing and see how close we are to his, to be fair. Because he may be fairly close as well. I just thought because we used Red Hood for the New Game Plus playthrough, we were probably closer to having all of his stuff done than anyone else. But not necessarily, because we did use Nightwing a lot. So it could be that Nightwing is probably just as close. Right, we've got 2 drones to quickly grab while we're here. And here one. Where did that disappear? Oh, it's on the... There's 2 here. One's charging. Stay there while I scan you. Don't disappear. Yeah, that's one done. We only need the second. Second one is over here. What's he doing? Shielded or unshielded? Shielded. I think he's dropping down to be charged. Nice. It's always nice when these things work out to happen really quickly. There we go. Fast travel now unlocked for this area. It's always nice when it works out really well and quick. So we've got to deal with the fact that things have reset. But there's nothing we can really do about that. That's an anonymous source. We could go and see them. Normally it's just for XP. I don't know if they're going to unlock more crimes. I don't think they will, but I just don't know, because for some reason we're missing lots of crimes on the map. So just in case,
about time you
we're going to have a quick chat to her. That was very good timing.
And your name is?
Can't skip any of this.
If I don't need to know your real name, you don't need to know mine. I got grandkids to think about.
But it is going to slow down the platinum run if we don't have more crimes on the map. And we need Alness times 2 to unlock one of Red Hood's last abilities.
Said you had some intel for me.
I do. What I'm about to tell you is highly confidential. There's a group of us.
The main story is done.
Change in Gotham. We call ourselves the Watch.
Impressive.
I started the group years ago when I got fed up with all the bad apples in this town.
But we need to do at least 1 bike race per patrol to get through them. Every bike race needs to be done.
Too sure about us at first.
Every protect Batman's identity needs to be done per patrol.
So we started giving him tips to help him keep our
That's the only way to get through them. And then we've got the pages as well to do.
He told me that if he ever went quiet for this long,
but they're currently not showing up. There's probably a few things I need to do that we did in the main save before we went New Game Plus that I haven't done yet.
I'll spread the word to the other members of the Watch.
And this could be the start of some of that.
Missed, but the entire Watch has your back. We can do this together.
There we go. So I don't think that is automatically going to give us more crimes, but I think it may do in the long run. Right, this crime here we need to do. It's currently the only crime showing up. Now, these are a pain to do at the best of times, let alone with Red Hood, but we'll try our best to be as silent as possible. It's the only way of doing them effectively, I find, is if you're silent. We are looking out for street art. Does that count? It doesn't. Because I don't know what... We've seen a few of the street arts in the base game. I haven't really gone looking for them. So I'm not 100% what they're all going to look like. So it's worth, if we see something that possibly could be, it's probably worth having a look. And scanning regularly, I think, for the batarangs is never a bad idea, is it? Because we still need to find them as well. So anything that possibly could be is definitely worth checking on. Okay. So we're going to try and do this one without being seen. That's the plan. How well it'll go, we'll see. We've messed this mission up quite a few times previously, and on New Game Plus, obviously, the difficulty of this is going to be a little bit harder. Right, what do we got? We've got a few freaks here. Watch out for the people with bombs, obviously. There's probably normally 1 guard per bomb. So if we can deal with 1 at a time, that does help us. Let's go over to this one.
Change their recruitment pool.
We just need to take out 1 at a time without being seen. As much as possible. There's only 3 to help. Ignore the bonuses. We don't need to worry about the bonuses. It's just taking these guys without being seen is the plan. This one here, I can't take. I need to do a silent attack, but it's not going to allow me to. There's no one seeing us though. Why can't I do a silent attack? Do a sign and attack that way. For some reason, it wouldn't give me it from above. I thought it would do.
Anyone out there?
Don't do that. Ah, plain God of War. Buttons are slightly different. Okay. One bomb done. Obviously, someone's now being suspicious though because they've seen the body. We need to get out of here. Make sure we're not seen. Right, one done, 2 to go. Now, there's one there. I wonder, could I take him out potentially via the barrels? I know it's going to make everyone move around. That might be our best way of trying to distract him for a minute. I don't mind them being distracted as long as they're away from these guys. Trying to be as careful as possible here. May have gone against us there. They're all around the other hostage now. We'll let them reset. Just want to be a bit careful of how we deal with this. Obviously, complete all crimes in one night is a trophy. We haven't achieved it yet, but while there's a lack of crimes on the map, it could go in our favour. But yeah, alerting them probably wasn't the best idea, although they're all kind of in one area. This guy's on his own though. But it's, if I drop down too soon and they all reset, I'm in trouble. Are they still all looking around that area? Potentially I could get down there. But it's just that worry that I mess it up. Are they going to reset? I think they are. Okay. See if they go back to where they were before. There's one guy here we've got to be a bit wary of. This is the one that's going to stop us going to that guy too quickly. Essentially. No one else here. So it is just this guy to worry about. Can I take him out silently, I wonder? Need no one to see me do that. Okay, I may be okay. I don't think anyone saw me. Back to that. Okay, there is a guy just down there. He's got his back to us currently. Will he keep his back to us? I'm hoping he does. I need him to. Otherwise, I've just messed up.
Just make a noise. I dare you.
Oh, damn it! It's Red Hood!
Have I been seen?
Let me guess.
I don't know if I did if I got seen or not. I heard them say my name. Yeah, we've been detected. Now we've got one more to do without being killed.
Just wait here. Be quiet.
I've got 1 minute to get this one done.
I'm not with that.
Call that fighting? Huh.
Okay, come on. I don't know if I can do this while they're attacking me. That's the downside. If they hit me, it stops this. Done.
Belfry, have you heard of anything about freaks inviting?
There we go. That is the crime done.
Like some kind of criminal outreach program?
That better be a joke.
Humor me.
So that is crime complete. It hasn't flashed up the trophy for all crimes in one night, so that wasn't as well as we'd hoped. I kind of thought these may count as well, annoyingly. So, oh no, there's another crime there now. Right, we're going to go and do that crime next then.
I thought this was going to be a normal day.
I was hoping that was enough, but it was never going to be that easy, was it? Now, we do need to use a mystical gun ability. 15 times we need to kill people with that, or knock them out. As you know, Batman doesn't kill people. So we need to get used to using that. That's one of the momentum moves we need to unlock. And then the other one is 2 Owl's Nest. I'm assuming, because we didn't do any crimes during New Game Plus, they haven't unlocked fully. Which is why they're not really showing up on the map just yet. That would be my assumption. Which is a little bit annoying. But we'll figure things out as we go. But I'm hoping it should be cumulative between what we did in base game and New Game Plus, crime-wise, so it should be okay for 250. Right, Godmothers we still need to take out a certain amount of them as well, by the way. We haven't quite finished that. We are killing most people one hit, to be fair. Pretty good. Right, can I use... I want to try and use this... We've tried this a few times and messed it up. We lost it there straight away. As soon as we got hit there, we lost that ability.
Then you're seeing stars.
Although these aren't taking too long to take out. These crimes could end up really well. Right, that's crime complete.
The media has you vigilantes all wrong.
Ignore the we don't need the bonuses. The bonuses aren't important as long as the crime is complete. That's what we need. Oh, we need to pick it up, don't we? There we go. We done now? There we go, crime resolved.
REQ it.
So that should add towards our crimes. And now, what else is showing up on the map? Here we go, there's another one here. So if we work through all these and complete these, and for some reason we can knock people out in one hit, that should be all crimes done in one patrol done. Fairly simply. I'm just hoping that 250 crimes pops at some point as well. There's other things we need to do in our patrol. We want to try and get momentum abilities done, but we need Owl's Nest for that one. Right, we've got to stop these guys stealing money. There's 12 intel to take out. We've already taken out a few. We'll take out the rest of them now.
Oh, I'm ready to bring it.
Damn it! Who invited the king?
What, am I making you nervous?
Don't know how to fire that. I need to have a proper look at how we work that move. Because I thought it was hold R1, press X, but obviously I'm doing something wrong there. As long as we fully complete the crimes, we should be all good. But yeah, I want to be able to use that move a bit more. In fact, while we're about to do this, let's have a look at this ability and actually have a proper look at how it works. So hold R1 and hold X, yes, that's fine. R2 to shoot. Okay. Thing is, the challenges said something different to that. I'm pretty sure. I can't look at challenges now for some reason. Because I'm being attacked. Right. That's one enemy killed with our bullet ability, which should add towards how many we need. So if we now go to... Oh, it's not going to come up, is it? There we go. We need 15 intel. That's one done. Okay, so that's another crime done. Oh, no, it's not. It's not quite finished.
Belfry,
now the crime's done.
Website. Can you look it up? It's supposed to belong to a Dr. Q.
I am hoping we can get all these done in one shot.
Thanks. Pretty sure we're in for some bad news.
The fact we can take enemies out with one punch as Red Hood is a good sign, I'm sure. It seems to be very slow to show up mission complete. It is very slow to show up mission complete, you're right. Okay, so what else we got up here to do at the minute? Not very much. Now, all crimes complete in one night haven't appeared. Strangely, although we have done them all. I don't think this first patrol counts. While we're here, we'll do the bike race, as we need to do those one per patrol until they're all done. Only one will show up per patrol, that's the thing. And we need to have a look at what else we need to do to unlock crimes, because for some reason half of them aren't showing up currently. The races, bike races are fairly simple. They can be a bit tricky. We've had a few we've struggled with, but generally they're not too bad. But we just got to make sure every patrol we do everything we can before ending it. We'll look at Nightwing as well and what abilities he needs if we want to finish.
This will be fun.
His momentum ability. It may be easier to do. We only need one of the characters to max out the momentum abilities, and then that's the trophy complete. But yeah, these bike races, they do get harder, to be fair. It's annoying everything's reset, because we had a lot of these done, but it's one of those things. There's nothing we can do, annoyingly. I just wish it had warned us we would have lost our main save when we did the New Game Plus start, but unfortunately it didn't warn us. I may fail this one first time. If we had a few crashes there that have set us back, well, we may be okay. I kind of roughly remember how far this one is, so I think we're okay for the minute. I want the time. I missed the time. I don't know if I needed the time. Past this one. It's going to be close, I think. Yeah, all these races have reset. We had quite a few of these cleared as well.
Damn, that feels good.
So there's a few things we've got to redo because they've reset since we started New Game Plus. Okay. While we're here, we may as well get the fast travel points done. We're out and about anyway. It saves going back in for the end of the patrol. I'd rather get as much done each patrol as possible, and fast travel will help us immensely. So unfortunately, it does seem like it won't count as all crimes done in this first patrol. So my plan was to try and get certain trophies done this evening, a certain amount done Wednesday evening. But I don't know if that's going to happen now, just because of how much everything's reset. We shall see. A few shortcuts. The weird thing is, so everything's reset from base game to now. Strangely, our batarangs haven't reset. Well, they're the one thing I would have thought would have done, but for some reason they haven't reset. Yeah, they're what I would expect to reset. Right, we've got 3 drones to find. There's something there. What is that? I always do that accidentally. So that's a piece of art that we need to find. There's a certain amount of them around the map to find. That is one. And see, so the Gotham street art is counting what we found in the base save as well. So I don't know why crimes have not crimes, the bike races and, you know, trying to keep Batman's identity safe. They've reset, but actually Batarangs and art haven't. Yes, does seem a weird way of doing it. Especially when we had no warning either. Okay. Maybe we're going to take down them in a second. Right, we need to find 2 more drones. Where are they? That one's been scanned. Can we see a second? Is that one we've scanned? I think it is. Yeah. So I think this one's not been scanned, and that one's not been scanned. So we need one of those to land, ideally. Are you going to land, or are you just going to fly around? Come on, one of you needs to land. That one's moved off. I need to keep an eye on where that one is, the one we scanned. Because obviously I don't want to scan it twice. Right, this one's coming in for charge. This will speed things up when we are doing a lot more, I think, as well. I know we're being attacked down there, but we're ignoring that for a minute. Go across. I think this one still needs scanning. There we go. That's scanned. Now we're really going to knock these people out. Have any of them got... I'll just see if we can... These are all corrupt police and freaks. So one of these guys we can question, which may be required to unlock more crimes as well. So we do need to interrogate him. Oh, while we're here, I should actually have not knocked that guy out. We can get the health down a bit. What I might do is try and use... I won't... Has it not reset enough? No, I'm still waiting for the timer. I was going to say we could try and get another bullet kill in. A mystical bullet. If we can. Just, it needs a minute or so to reset. Come on, I just need the cooldown for it to happen. We get that cooldown done. I can then use mystical bullet to kill this one guy. No, it's still there. Okay, I do want to interrogate that person, so I don't want to knock him out too much. Right, mystical bullet. They're still not ready. I just want to knock him out now. Keep shooting me, I just want to knock him out. Damn it, choke. Right, I didn't knock him out, I hit him once. Right, now we got mystical bullet. Did I kill him? No, he didn't. Mystical bullet didn't kill him. Right, we'll interrogate because we can. We need more crimes to show up on the map. And this was what we did originally. The base game gets you to go around looking for crimes, and obviously we haven't got that this time round. So there we go, there's a crime there. So we'll go and quickly deal with that. It is annoying, but unfortunately some of these things we have to do. This is what happens with Platinum runs sometimes. You have to do the annoying things to get what you want out of them.
Officer requested by the intersection of Mercy and Oxalis.
Alright, what do we got here? We do need a Godmother as well. We still haven't taken out enough of those yet, but that can count. I do want to try and use Mystical Bullet again when it's recharged if we can.
Hey, look, more scumbags looking for a beat.
If the Godmother shows up, that will help us. Someone's attacking me from behind. I don't need any other abilities other than that Mystical Bullet, to be fair. We do need to take out the lady that's healing people, annoyingly.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that.
We've got bonus awards already. Where's the lady healing people? Stayed on a runner.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Time to get serious, freak.
Right, we need to take this one out, so stop healing people. There we go. Mystical Bullet's not going to be ready for this fight, so there's no point holding off. We'll just get the crime complete. And at least then that's job done. Not worried about bonuses, it's all about completing the crimes, making sure we're moving closer to what we need. Thanks for the like, Wells, much appreciated. Right, we've done everything up north at the minute, so we'll head across here. There is a crime, it says difficulty very high. We shall see. I will say, because we've reached max level with Red Hood, life is easy. There's not many fights I'm worried about. In fact, there's none. It is very, very easy with them. But that's, in some ways, we kind of deserve that at the point we're at. Right, there's something going on here. Got to find out what it is. I don't know what this crime is, to be fair.
Officers needed on Mercy Island near the ruins. We have reports of known criminals moving cargo.
Bet I could
Yeah,
juggle with those
locate and scour. This is cryogenic container. Because the first time you do these missions,
Now where is
they
it?
then show up afterwards. So there's that. We need to now move that,
Not let them know I'm
ideally without being seen, and then we need to get it to a location where we can drop it off, essentially. These are not too bad if you're quick. Getting it out of there is probably the hardest thing to do, especially when there's enemies around. The timer starts the minute we pick it up. I think it also starts the minute we're seen. So that's something we've got to be aware of. I'm going to hold off getting it for a second while there's two people there, just because it's going to make life pain for us. There's nothing I can blow up really that's going to distract them at this point. As soon as we've got it, we've got to go. Kind of, if there was only one of them there, it wouldn't be so bad. But the minute I try and pick it up, it's going to be a slow pickup, plus they will attack. And I could really would like to avoid them attacking, so it just makes life a little bit easier. Now there's three of them, it makes life even worse. Can I do any out discreetly, I wonder? Silent takedown. No, we've been seen. That's what I was trying to avoid, was just being seen, and I've jumped down just as she turned around. Right, let's pick it up. I need to pick it up before I get hit. I think I have. Did I pick it up? No. Didn't count as being picked up. I think we may fail this first time round.
This one's special.
There's my turret. Hopefully that'll keep me busy for a minute. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Two big guys here as well. I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention to health, I was more trying to pick up the cryogenic container. I wasn't even looking at how much health we had. It happens, we're going to lose a load of resources, which isn't the end of the world. I'm more annoyed we didn't get the container done. It's little things, if you're not focusing on health, so you can just lose it very quickly. Right, we'll head to Jada Tompkins, we'll do the fast travel there. And there's a few more to do before we end the patrol. I am just trying to think what we need to achieve per patrol, really. The more we do, the better.
Is there anything you can do?
Obviously, we'd ignore GCPD. We did lose a load of resources, but it's not the end of the world. We have more than enough resources to craft whatever we need to. It hasn't quite gone to plan on this first patrol. I was hoping to have a few more things done, but I didn't realise everything had been reset so badly. And because we didn't do Crimes on New Game Plus, because there was no need to do it, this has caused us an issue. So it does mean things are going to take a little longer than I originally planned. But we'll see where we're at. We do need to defeat Godmothers. I think it's 30 for the trophy. I don't know how many we've done either. We must be close to that number. The Talon Gladiator number worries me a little bit. We need to do a certain amount of those as well.
I did not need that tonight.
But again, it doesn't tell us how many we've done.
He owes me a coffee.
So there's a few things like that we don't know. I wish there was more stats, to be fair, so we could actually see how close we are to some of these things. The Talons, though, looking now. We have got Fix 16 training area excited to do. That cycle time trials, momentum abilities. 30 mob Godmothers, we must be close, I would have guessed.
Never ends,
40 feral Talons, 25 gladiator Talons, and 15 hunter Talons. Again, we must be really close.
Once in a while, and I'll pass on anything helpful I might
locate all landmarks in Gotham as well. That one's a bit of a weird one. Because I would have said we visited everywhere in the game.
How could I say no?
During the base game playthrough and the second playthrough, but supposedly we haven't unlocked every major location, which does seem a bit strange. That's something we've got to keep an eye on. I'm not sure what locations we mustn't have done. But I think when we go looking for batarangs, which we're not doing at the minute, we will probably come across them. We should really do the Clayface thing so it's off the map. Because them orange signals are all Clayface mimics. And we need to take out a certain amount of those, and that should then stop showing up. Just seeing if there's any batarangs at the top here. Don't think there is. Let's have a double check while we're here. That's what you need when you're having a nice relaxing sit down, is someone just coming up. I don't think there's any batarangs here. But yeah, maybe we should get rid of Clayface mimics, and that's another marker off the map we don't have to think about. I've got no plans to do the side missions with Mr. Freeze and Harley Quinn. We did them in the base game. There's no reason for us to redo them.
There are some surveillance drones.
There's some surveillance drones. We need 3 surveillance drones a game. So this one's not shielded. Nicely done.
Yes, that's a good scan.
I always press camera accidentally there. Is that one shielded? No, we're too far away though. Where's it gone? I didn't want to go that high. I don't need mystical leap. Just need to see the drone. Right, it's not shielded, so that's number 2.
I need you to hold that scan a little longer.
There we go, number 2 done. Missing
Nice
1 drone.
I've got the data.
Where is Mr. Drone? Mr. Drone is up there. We're too far away. I think we're going to be too high here as well. Just gone a little bit over where we want to be. That one should be good. Perfect. That's another fast travel unlock then.
Nice work.
As I say, we've got to redo a lot of this because of the base. It's reset itself when we start New Game Plus. Right, let's get rid of these Clayface mimics so they're off the map as well. That will just save us a lot of bother, I think. These are only quick. Oh, Batarang. Every time we see one, we are going to try and grab these Batarang. I wasn't intended to actually look for them this evening. Every time I see one, I do want to try and grab it if we can. Just saves us a bit of time later on. As we do need to collect them all anyway. That is an annoying collectible trophy. Okay, let's go and defeat the Clayface mimic. It's only 1 punch knockout. They're not that bad to do. I think we need 5 in total. How many does that say we've done? Now he's disappeared. You gonna tell me how many I've done? Not, is it?
Need a bit more clay to run the tests.
Bit more clay. There we go. We've done 3 or 5. We only need 2 more. And then they will disappear off the map. So we don't have to worry about them showing up. So we might as well grab the 2 more while we're here. We are quite close to one over here. It will be a 1-punch knockout. And that's another one out the way at least. So far this evening hasn't gone the way I planned. I thought we'd have a couple of trophies in the bag already. Happy days. It's not worked out that way. But then these things happen. Right, we've got another one over this way.
I'm gonna need more clay.
Right, we need 1 more, and then that's off the map as well. Hopefully we have opened up enough stuff that we'll get some crimes in the next patrol. But like I say, we'll check out Nightwing, because he might actually be closer to his momentum ability finishes. We need 2 for Red Hood. I'm hoping we need less for Nightwing, to be fair. Right, I'm going to drop down here. There's a Batamarang. There we go. And this should be our last Clayface mimic, so they disappear off the map. I don't generally set anything up. When we stream, we go in as we do, like, you know, if it's a new game like it was this morning, I don't load it up first and sort things out. I just go in and do it live.
Great. We'll see what that clay has
But
to
I think
say
if
when
I'd
you're
known
back.
about this, I may have done this off stream, so it'd save us a bit of time. But unfortunately, I didn't realise. So we may as well go and unlock this fast travel over here. But this one here will speak to Detective Montoya as well. And then Belfry, because there doesn't seem to be anything else left. Although that's saying there is. Oh no, we did the crime there, didn't we? Yeah, I think we'll do fast travel, Montoya, fast travel. And I think that's all of them done. That will then give us a bit more freedom for our next patrol. And hopefully we'll speed things up a little bit. Obviously, I can't fast travel to the fast travel point just yet. We'll use the bike to try and get as quickly as we can. To be fair, you do get to them quite quickly on the bike. As long as there's no cars or traffic, it's generally okay. But yeah, I'm annoyed at myself. We haven't got anywhere near. What are we? Nearly an hour in. It's only a 2-hour stream. I'm not done what I wanted to get done. We are back with Gotham Knights on Wednesday evening. Another 2 hours. This means it's probably going to be take another couple of extra evening streams to get this all finished. Isn't the end of the world. We knew platinums aren't going to be simple things to achieve. So it is what it is. Just remember, you guys voted for us to go for this platinum, which I was pleasantly surprised by. I wasn't expecting it. So I was pleasantly surprised when you guys voted for it, to be fair. Right, drones this way.
What have we here? More surveillance drones. You scan them.
There's also a load of enemies here. Right, we've got to scan these guys. Too far away for that one. There are a load of enemies below us. If there's a godmother there, it may be worth. How come I can't scan you from there? I was going to say.
Try again, but this time
Done.
You got the scan, I got the data.
There's one more to do over there.
Nice.
I thought I was close enough when it was doing it. That might not be, to be fair. No. Go to there. Now we should be close enough. If there's a godmother though, we do need to kill 30, well, knock out 30 godmothers. There we go.
You got them all. Good.
Is there any godmothers in there?
Them to let you
Might be
fly
worth
in the
a
air.
fight if there is. I don't think there is though. Looking at that. Oh, there's actually a crime going on in there. So we'll go and do that. As it's another crime, we've got to add it to our 250. But it's worth doing while we're here.
Just have to make sure your money
How
comes
discreet do we want to be? I'm not that fussed. Okay, we've got to try and take people out with this bullet as well, mystical bullet. We do need to try and use that when we can. These guys have seemed a little bit tougher than the previous. There's a godmother, so that's one of the ones we need to take out. as well. We've got a drone lady here, we've got to keep an eye on her because she's going to be tricky. I probably should have been a bit sneakier about this.
Your number's up.
Yeah, I probably should have been a bit sneakier. But we know we can survive this. We are Red Hood after all. He has taken down Batman, Tyler Al Ghul. You know, he's managed to achieve a lot, Red Hood. I'm sure he can survive a few gangs. Right, the drone lady down. That'll make life a little bit easier.
Not gonna happen.
It's always annoying when you set momentum ability up and then you get interrupted. That is annoying. So we can add that Godmother to our tally. Again, we've got no way of knowing how many we've already dealt with, annoyingly. Get off me. Okay, health-wise we're doing okay. I know we took a few hits, but it's not the end of the world. Right, we've got another guy over here defeated. Right, let's go and deal with these last ones, shall we? Take out the big guy first if we can. Try and focus on one and not both at the same time. Again, we are Red Hood. He is maxed out on just about everything. He should be able to pack quite a punch. And actually, he is, to be fair, packing a punch. Just the other attack's annoying when you want to be attacking a certain way. And then you get someone else starts stopping you. Right, beat the Godmother, shall we? If this unlocks the trophy, we only need one more, it'll be amazing. But actually don't know how many more we need, to be fair. It would be nice to do a magical bullet, but I've got to wait for the recharge.
Love it.
Right, that's the Godmother down at least. And unfortunately, the Godmother trophy didn't pop, so we still need more. I'd like to be able to check how many we've done, but for some reason there isn't a way of doing that I've found. If anyone knows of a way of checking, please let me know. As I've yet to find a way.
You're still breathing.
But that is another crime complete. I don't think we found a crime. Oh, we did find one. We died, didn't we? There is a crime over here. I don't think that counts though, does it? I don't think that does count. That's GCD report. Right, we'll head south. We're going to go to Montoya. And then we will do one more fast travel. And then that's first patrol done. And then hopefully when we come back out of patrol, all the crimes should show up. And then we can try and clear them in one go. Which is also another trophy. Clear all crimes in one evening. I'm hoping it's not the shaded out question mark. I don't think they count as crimes because they're GCD reports. But hopefully they don't count, they're just the red ones. I'm not going to do it, but I could go back in through the streams of Gotham Knights to see how many crimes we completed. I don't really want to do that, because that will take a while. But if I can't find an in-game way of checking, that's another option at least. Okay, we are here. Detective Montoya. Let's go and speak to her. Just so that's another thing done. Penguin's another one we need to speak to, I think.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free.
I can't
Nice
skip
to
these
see you
conversations,
again,
annoyingly.
Redwood.
Just to be clear, I'm keeping my real name quiet. Even if I'm technically dead.
And some of this doesn't match, because she obviously knows who we all are now.
Trust me, resurrected former Robin is no one's guess for your identity. Hey, you saved someone's life out there.
Okay, that's her done. So the last thing we'll do for this patrol is that fast travel point. And that's all the fast travel then I think done. I think we do need to go and see Penguin as well, annoyingly. Just because that adds to challenges and things, and that should increase crimes. So maybe we should. Seeing if there's any batarangs nearby. I don't think there is. Right, let's go and grab this last one. And then we'll quickly go and nip across and see old penguin, and hopefully that'll be that done. There's a art here I've not scanned, but I've only just seen it pop up.
Looks like this is
I don't think that art's going to be as difficult as I imagined, because I've not really looked for it. I didn't think we'd see it very easily. We've done 3 of 12 now, but all because I just scan often to try and see if we can find batarangs and things, and they're now showing up. 2 drones to scan. Where are my drones? Can we see drones? Not currently. Where are they? Charging place there for drones. Where are they? I thought they'd be easy to see. I can't even hear them. I heard one there. Where's that gone? Right, there's one over there. Don't know where it's heading though. Don't think it's that one's not shielded, is it? It's not. Maybe too far away to scan it from here, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to be too far away, aren't I? Need to get to there. Hopefully we're close enough. First one done. Where's my second drone?
Yes, that's a good scan.
I can hear it, I just can't see it. Oh, it's shielded, that one. Okay, so that one we've got to wait for a charging spot. We're just going to have to hang on and hope it charges, which it is now. Perfect timing. Does help when it's perfect timing, admittedly.
I need complete data. Take your time and
I think that's all the fast travel points now done.
I've reprogrammed the drone so you can fly back here anytime.
Okay. So now we've got all those done. That will make life a little bit quicker and easier to get around. Right, we'll quickly go and see Penguin, just because I want his challenges unlocked as well. Let's head back there. We'll mystical jump it. But that will make life a lot easier for us, I think. We'll look at Nightwing, mainly because we still need 2 nests for Red Hood to finish off his momentum abilities, as well as the another 14 people killed with a mystical bullet. But I'm hoping he has less, like 1 we need to do. It's kind of my hope. Right, we'll go and do this because that's then everything done off the map in 1 shot. I'm still scanning around if anything else shows up. Right, quick chat to Penguin. Obviously we've done this before, but we need to do it in this mode.
Oh, hi, pal. How's it going on this fine day? Night.
Hello, Oswald.
We won't have to visit these people again. The XP doesn't help us at this point. It's more about trying to get everything else done.
Not at all.
So XP is not a big deal.
You want a glass of something?
You know, lots of people.
And annoyingly, you can't skip these first ones.
One succeeded. But I wasn't expecting you to try to put me in the ground.
Oh, no, you don't understand. They showed up with those talent things.
Talking him may unlock another crime, it may not, and if it doesn't, we'll head straight back.
And I figured, well, you've got
the training exercises, I don't think there's any rush to do those. We'll do those amongst one of the last things we do, as they're should be quite quick and easy.
It would be a shame to lose this
It is weird that Cobblepot is helping the Knights.
Right now,
it's one thing through the main game, lads. Thought, would he do that? But then he would. He would save his own skin where he possibly could, wouldn't he? We all know Penguin is quite happy to save his own skin where possible. We have got something to pick up from him.
Welcome back. Had a good time.
He came straight back up as another conversation, so I thought we'd better have a look.
They're not my type. So, what did you want to talk about?
Straight to the point. I like that about you.
Oh, this is how we get the partnership for challenges.
A little partnership?
Thanks. I always thought about how I'd run this place. To start, I'm gonna need this office for myself.
I like that. Red Hood thinks he's taking over.
As the owner of a respected establishment, I have an interest in keeping the streets safe. You could help.
You mean take out competition?
Yeah, I think that they are, to be fair, when you think about it more, I suppose they have got Cobblepot right. Any way he can save himself, bother and face, he will do so. If it means turning on other criminals, he's not against that, is he?
I'm only doing this because I'm already going after those criminals.
Well, that's the spirit.
Right, that should be map done for this first patrol. Like I say, it's annoying we've had to redo a load of stuff, but because of the way New Game Plus works, I think we haven't got a choice. So because the map is done, let's head back to the Belfry. We can check out Nightwing's momentum abilities just to see where we're at with him. Annoyingly, none of that counts towards crimes done in one evening. We did fail a crime, to be fair. I don't know if maybe looking at the board will help us. I just want to make sure we get the maximum amount of crimes on the map every time we go out. Obviously, I don't care about Clayface. None of that matters, really, at this point. As we have done all those storylines previously, I don't think they're going to affect anything this time round. Now, let's have a quick look at Nightwing. Out of everyone, he's going to be the closest to being maxed out. We have got legendary items for him already. We haven't got with Red Hood. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Let's have a look at his abilities. So what does he need? He needs 2 Alness as well, and he needs to defeat Feral Talons times 15 for his last 2 abilities. So once it is pretty similar to Red Hood, to be fair. Now there's crime showing on the map, so this is all the stuff we need to do each patrol. I think we will change character. Or should we? No, I think let's stick to Red Hood. If we change character too often, I think we're going to mess ourselves up in terms of getting this last momentum ability. Once we've gained it, I don't think it'll be too bad. There is an Owl's Nest here. There's only one, yeah. I think what we do, we'll stick to Red Hood until we've got all momentum abilities for him. And then we'll swap and choose every time we go on patrol, to be fair. We'll see if he's got any of his legendary equipment yet, though. But there's quite a few crimes. We need to clear every crime on the map in one evening to give us what we need. So we've still got no legendary equipment for him. That's mad. I really thought we'd have legendary by now. Let's unequip all mods just to see if there's anything better. He doesn't really need anything better. Bioelectronic suit. Interesting. It's better than what we're using. Yeah, in everything it's better. We'll take that. I want him to have legendary gear, but unfortunately we've just not achieved it. We're missing the direct hit pistols. There we go, his first legendary pistols, but we need more salvage. But we can get legendary pistols now for Red Hood, for his melee weapon anyway. And concussive rounds. So we are able to get a few things now for him. Okay, let's quickly put everything on that we need to. Bioelectronic suit. And melee we did. There we go. And quickly do mods. I don't know how many mods we can have in each, but we'll try and do. We can have 2 in this first one. I'm just putting the ones that are nearest the top, to be fair. There we go. We only allowed 2. We have ranged. We got allowed any of those? Yeah, 2 again. Done. So we know we can get legendary for him now. It's just a case of waiting until we got more salvage. Because we lost that salvage when we died, it's obviously affected us, hasn't it? But I haven't said it already. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. I don't know if I said it when it previously went up. If I didn't, apologies. Okay, so this is where we've got quite a lot to do on one patrol. And if we can complete every crime in one evening, that will give us a trophy as well. The amount of crimes on the map, I'm hoping it's enough to actually give us what we need straight away, to be fair. We also need all the caches, so what's the nearest and what do we go for first? Now, I'm thinking, the hardest one to do is the bomb, to be honest. I wonder if we go and do that first, because then we know the streak for finishing all crimes in one evening is on. Some of the others shouldn't be too bad to do. Red Hood is quite strong. The bomb one I think is the hardest to achieve. So if we go for the hardest one first, then from there we'll figure things out. Let's mark it up though. So it's that one there. If this goes wrong, then we know we're not doing all the crimes for the 100% completion of crimes, we're doing them for towards the 250. Right, we've got to find our way in first. There's 3 people with bombs around them we've got to save. Okay, we don't want to be seen for as long as possible here. Or at all, if we can avoid it. Okay, we do need to switch that off.
It would be best not to be seen.
It would be best not to be seen, to be fair. Right, there's a couple of people in the same room we've got to be aware of here. I can do a stealth strike. I don't want a stealth strike. I want to take him out in one hit, but I don't. It's not going to allow me to do it there. Oh, this is because there's someone there, isn't there? I think that's why we couldn't do it, was because there's someone else there.
Is anyone out there?
We need to turn the other thing off as well, the camera. Have a look at this one. Is this doable straight away? Again, we need to do a camera off here. Trying to see where people are. The longer we can get away with not being seen, the better here. So I can do a silent takedown here. I don't know if that guy's going to see us, and then I'll do it though. Which is a risky strategy. As soon as they're down, I need to move. I think we have done it.
It's time to clock out.
I think we're okay. I don't know if we've been seen, so we need to make sure we keep going up and just checking on the situation. I think we're good. There's someone there. I think we're okay for a minute. Let's get the first one disarmed. As I say, if we get seen, this becomes a lot more difficult to achieve. Right. This is our next bomb we need to do.
Somebody help!
I need to take that guy out. We need to turn off the camera. That's where we're going to have a difficulty, I think. Depending where that guy walks. Taking that guy isn't going to be difficult. It's more the camera. Ideally, I need... Anyone seen the bodies? I don't know why it won't allow me to do stealth takedown from there. I can't see anyone can see us. But according to that, it won't allow a stealth takedown. That was a stealth strike. Okay, we need to drop down. Turn off the camera at least. There we go, that's what we needed. I've been seen. That was one thing I didn't want to happen and we got seen. This may have just failed this mission. Because now we've got a minute to get them all done. This may have just failed us the mission. Just for being seen. There's a drop down to take out the camera. I'm not going to get these out. So it means the crimes for the rest of the patrol are all about just completing crimes. Don't think I'm going to get them all. I don't know. Actually, we might be close. We've got 30 seconds. I may be okay. I've got to be very quick though. We need to take out this guy as quickly as we can. And then disarm very quickly. Come on. 15 seconds. Can we do this? Okay, so that's the hardest mission I find to achieve in your patrol. And we have done it in one. So we're on for complete all crimes in one evening. Wait for it all to catch back up. There we go. So that has given us that. That was, in my eyes, the hardest one to achieve. So from here we've got another cache, so may as well do that one. There's a crime over here to do, criminal stronghold. Just got to work our way through the map. Doing every crime as we go, making sure we don't fail a crime. Because that is extremely important. And just trying to achieve them all as best we can. We keep scanning for batarangs, you never know when you're going to see one. I do prefer caches with Nightwing just because he's got that ability to move quicker than Red Hood, to be fair. But we'll do what we can. If we fail, we fail. I probably won't try more than once. Because we can always come back. when we're someone a bit quicker if need be. Nah, wrong place. I don't know if I can do this one now. Two to go. There's one there. I think we did it. We did do it. Oh wow. Okay. I thought I'd messed that one up, but actually that wasn't too bad. Another cache done. Obviously we need all the caches done. Nothing. I'm just checking there's no batarangs or nothing nearby whilst we're here. Obviously the bat signal doesn't count. No, nothing I can see. Right. Let's have a look. So we've got this one over here to do. I'm hoping we managed to get a few trophies before we finish this evening. Just under an hour left. Obviously it hasn't quite gone to plan. But even in saying that, there's still plenty of time to achieve more. Right, this is a criminal stronghold, so we need to drop down the steps here. And we're heading inside. Again, discreet is normally better.
What you'll face in there, sir, but please be careful.
There's normally 3 guys to take out before we get down to the main part. So we'll try and take these down discreetly, as that then avoids anyone coming up after us. And is easily doable. These guys generally don't pose much of a threat. So far so good. Last guy to take out here. And then they're all downstairs now. Is there a chest in here? There is. I know we need certain materials for upgrading our legendary, or again, legendary pistols for Red Hood, so we might have to try and grab materials when we can, although that doesn't give us what we need. Okay, there's 9 enemies. I'm ignoring the bonuses, they don't matter. It's not our focus, to be fair. But the longer we can stay discreet for, I think the better. I think that is going to be important here. And again, we can take a few of these drums out. That will take a few enemies out, which will help us. Just try and take a few out before we actually drop down to take them out, essentially. Another one down. There's 2 down without actually doing anything. We've now been seen, and now we can fight. Right, we need Drone Lady out sooner rather than later, because her drones are going to cause us an issue if we're not careful. Just like that. Got caught there, I think, as I went for Drone Lady. I just got a real problem with drones. They annoy me. So I keep an eye on health. Health's one of those things that when we're in a big fight I forget about and then don't look at. And that also will cause us an issue if we're not careful. Well, I think it's just to be a big guy left in a minute. We can take this last guy out. Up some big guy. One is running away from us. Let's keep an eye on health. Legendary materials, we need those. Wasn't materials actually, it's a legendary mod. Right, big guy's our next problem to deal with. There we go, big guy done. Okay. Do we need to pick something? Yeah, we need to pick something up here before this crime is done. I think we did pretty well, to be honest. It went well.
Hey, look, more
now we're under attack, though. We've now got to defend this while it uploads. I mean, these guys aren't as bad as the last ones we faced, by the looks of things. Down pretty quickly. big guy in as well. Got to keep an eye on him. Check the upload. These guys seem to be a slightly lower level than the last lot because they're going out fairly quick succession. Even our pistols are taken them out pretty quickly, to be fair. Trying to take big guy out as quickly as we can because that will save us the bother issues later. Right, we've done it. We've now just got to defeat all the enemies now. Obviously not die. Big guy's down. And that'll be crime complete. There we go. That is crime complete. Nothing else to do in here. We can leave. We did get a few parts, which is a bonus. That wasn't too bad in the end, to be fair. I thought we were going to struggle, but actually it wasn't too bad. Well, we'll have a look at what's nearest to us next, and we'll try and achieve that. Like I say, if we get all crimes done, that is a trophy achieved this evening. I'd hate to finish the stream in about 40 minutes time and not have achieved a single trophy. When that's our aim. Okay, let's have a look what's nearby. So we have got another crime of hacking one this time. Difficulty very low. That should be one hit and they're out kind of thing, I think then. So we'll have a look there. This may be doable to get all crimes done in one shot. I've got to constantly scan because I want to know if there's anything we can do or pick up nearby. So I'm always trying to keep an eye out so we don't miss anything. So we've got another one of these over here. This would be a good place to have a batarang somewhere around here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't surprise me. It's difficult to see them though sometimes, I must admit. Even scanning doesn't always show them easily. Sometimes you see a blue line and think, oh, is that a batarang? It's not. But it could have been. Right, this one I think we did previously, but obviously it's been reset. And we need to do all of these to count. Now, I'm pretty sure, when we did this one previously, this was tricky, mainly because there was one part of this we couldn't quite see where it was. So we'll see if we can do this first time this time. I think I've missed the one we missed previously as well. Yeah, it's over there. Exactly what we did last time as well, to be fair. I'm going to miss it by seconds.
Validation unsuccessful. Return to
so that was the one we kept missing last time. It took us a while to figure out that was actually one short every time. We couldn't quite see where it was. Yeah, this took us a few attempts. This was the first one we ever achieved. And ever attempted, to be fair. But yeah, we lost this one a few times previously. I may have just lost it again, to be fair. Mainly because of that one up there. I don't think I can get to the last one in time. No.
Verification failed. Please repeat the sequence.
So we've got to try and get that one on top of that pipe before we come down too low. Otherwise it becomes a nightmare to try and get to. What have you retracted, Crazy Irishman? Right, let's try this again. I know exactly what we're doing wrong.
Red Hood identified.
Yeah, this was with Nightwing, wasn't it? I think previously. Okay. Where's it this time? I've lost track of it already. There we go. I don't know. It's gonna be close, I think.
Identity confirmed.
Done. Okay, we did it. It is that one that caused us an issue last time. We've managed to do it. Like I said, it's annoying some of these are reset. At least the batarangs haven't reset. I suppose that should be something we're grateful for. Because if the batarangs had reset, that would be more of a problem, wouldn't it? I would have said. Right, crime is over there. Let's head over there then. Is there anything on top of these? I always keep scanning. You never know where these batarangs are going to be. I don't want to follow guide if I can avoid it, so it will be handy to see if we can just find them naturally. Right, we need this crime. This is another one we need to complete. We've got to stop them hacking him. They are already hacking, so we have to be quick. I need to get the sniper down as quickly as possible, to be fair. Keep an eye on the percentage as well. And then once we're in, we just go for it. We can hold our own, to be fair, against most of these guys. And the difficulty of this one is very easy, so a lot of these guys will be only 1 or 2 hits. Bar obviously the big guy. Although he was only 1 hit, to be fair. Right, there will be reinforcements. So they're only a couple of hits before they're down. Is that crime done already? No, it's bonus done. I was going to say, it can't be crime complete. But yeah, this wasn't very easy, it did say, so I didn't expect this one to be tricky. For this very reason. It's always nice when it says very easy.
These morons will never.
It's only 1 or 2 shots and they're all down. It's quite cool. There's drones here we've got to be aware of. We'll take her down. Grenade is down. Where are you going? I don't think so. Crime resolved.
Anyone else got any ideas?
It's always nice when the sharpers say very easy crime to solve, and it's as easy as that, to be fair. That went fairly well. Right, what is next? There's another crime right down here. Again, difficulty is low. I'm taking all the low ones. If it means we get the trophy, all crimes in one evening, I'll take low ones all day long. And these are all adding up towards a 250 as well. I just wish there was a way of checking. Does that count as a piece of art? It doesn't, okay. That's what I check while we're here and hanging around in case something counted as a piece of art. Okay. We're actually a little bit away from this. It might be worth... we could Mystical Leap. I didn't know if it was fast on the bike, to be fair. As we are a little bit away. It might be. There we go. That's why it was good to unlock the fast travel. It will speed things up, to be honest. That does help make a difference. Why is that on that wall? I need to get off this first thing I do. There's something on that wall. Oh, it's a historical plaque. Do I need to go to every landmark for that trophy to sharp, I wonder? Yeah, we've got to do all 40 landmarks is a trophy. I thought we just had to visit them. We actually have to go and press the plaques, I believe. That's something we'll look at another time. I'm not overly worried about that one this evening. I'd like to achieve something this evening though, and we currently haven't. Right, we're going to take these guys out. Obviously, snipers are a must. If we can take those guys out first, make life easy for ourselves. There's no failure other than dying, so hopefully we should be okay. I may have alerted everyone already. But again, the difficulty for this one was quite low, wasn't it? So I don't think this will be that difficult to achieve. There's going to be 1 or 2 hits out, I think. Or 3 hits for that one. Right, where are you guys going? I would like to use a mystical bullet, to be honest, but it's 1 hit and it's going to stop us using it. Maybe better when there's not many left, maybe. But he did say difficulty low. It isn't going to be major to take all these guys out, I don't think. If we want his momentum, but I'm going to have to use it, aren't I? Did that miss? It didn't really do anything. I still definitely need to practice with that ability, because that didn't do anything either. Right, let's get this guy out as well. At least that'll be crime done.
It's just getting started.
There you go. Just got to collect the chips and that will be crime complete.
Looks like this is it.
I missed one over there, I think I have. That's another crime completed.
There. That's it.
I don't know why the difficulty is so low on these, to be fair. I don't know why it's coming up all the time. But definitely can't complain.
That felt good.
Okay, that's another one done then. So where are we heading next? Let's have a look. Obviously, I'm not overly worried about caches. We can do them now, but they're not the focus. I think crimes needs to be. And we've got 2 crimes here. And then 2 at the top. I think let's focus on crimes. I think that has to be our focus at the minute. So the Talon nest, the owl nest, that's on we're going to head to first. We need to do 2 of those with Red Hood, and that's another momentum ability unlocked for him. There's only 1 other left after that. And that's this mystical bullet, which I can't figure out how to use properly. I do wonder if we're going into... I know we need to do all 16 training modules for Trophy. I wonder if maybe we need to have a look at them to see if it teaches us more about that bullet and how to use it properly. It's something I'm struggling with. Even reading what it tells you to read, for some reason I just can't get it to do what I want it to do. But the Owl's Nest, this is something we need to focus on. So we need 2 of these in total. We'll take like 1 for now. And again, we still need to clear every crime in 1 patrol. So it's this one plus 3 more, and that trophy should in theory be ours. Fingers crossed. Now if I remember right, these aren't too bad. I didn't actually see the difficulty of this before we headed in. I don't think they're generally that bad. So we'll see. Let's head down.
You better see what that was.
I didn't really go in being all sneaky. I went in and actually just straight went for it, to be fair. That may be a mistake. We'll find out shortly. The fact when you do momentum abilities and they interrupt them, that's really annoying. So let's focus on the drone. That will help us. Then focus on taking that out for a minute and we'll focus on this guy. It's always nice when they're focusing on something other than you. These guys are nearly double takedown there. It's all 5 enemies defeated. Any more for any more? Is that it? Open the chest. I'm assuming we're about to be attacked the second time. There we go. Right, Talons. Obviously these are going to put up more of a fire and we need a certain amount of these for a trophy as well. So we need to make sure we defeat all of these as we do. There's something we're missing and I don't know how many of these obviously we're missing. You don't really know why you're still trying to do them, to be fair. I think if we take out the actual Talons themselves first, I think that has to be the focus. As much as possible. I know we're being attacked at the same time, but yeah. The Talons have to be the focus, I think, otherwise they're going to get annoying. Right, both Talons are now down. So we've got the speedy person, we've got to deal with them, I think, next. That will make it just us and the big guy. We need to kill that. Made the mistake of getting hit a few too many times there by darts. And I thought we nearly had her down. She's concussed. Nearly down. Yeah, I'm getting hit a few too many times. It's because I'm trying to focus on one person at a time. Sometimes that can work against you there. Right, she's down. Down and out or healing? Oh, she's not quite down, I don't think. She just healed, fully healed. Yeah, that's annoying. Right, let's put another drone down. Do like putting a drone down. Okay, let's take her out this time. Right, it's just us and the big guy now. Just us and the big guy. Getting dealt with. Go on then, big guy. Little shield break. Get as much damage as we can. Got to make sure we don't attack just as he's doing a move, because obviously our move won't work. So far though, we're doing okay. Just focusing the attack at the right time. Breaking the shield guard. He is nearly down, to be fair. I knew he was about to do a move on us there. I think he's down. No, he's healing. This is when he decides to heal. I can't stop him either. You can't actually attack him when he's laying on the floor like that. So he has healed. That concussive attack is working because that is going up. It's only going to get better as we attack close up. He caught us there. We'll maximise the concussive. There we go. And that is the big guy down. And that is the owl nest as well done. So that should be one of his momentum ones done.
Remarkable.
We'll double check when we go outside, but I'm pretty sure that's one of two needed for him completed. Let's have a nice little look. Yep, one of two, so we only need one more for that ability, and then we're just going to get this mystical bullet to work. Right, what have we got? I think there's 3 more crimes left to do. Fully do these, and that should be a trophy achieved. This one is a crime scene, so first part of this is pretty easy. We've just got to match explore the crime scene and match up the clues to find out where the person is hiding. This is our crime scene. It's so funny if we get the all crimes done in one evening, and at the same time we get the 250 crimes done. That would be quite nice. Right, what have we got? So we know this is going to be the League of Shadows. It's kind of obvious that's who it is. We're looking for one more clue. Last clue, where are you? Nope, there we go. Which clue points to the current location? Court. Oh, it's court signature actually. These blades aren't. I thought they were the shadows, but they're not. To suspected courtman from Ottisburg. There we go. So we now have to go and find that guy and take him out. That'll be added to our list of crimes now to do. Where is he? So he is here. So while we're nearby, we'll do this. As we're not too far away now anyway, to be fair. I won't let me do it. I'm not near a road. So we've got to take this guy out, and that's another crime done. That leaves us 2 more. And that should be all crimes done in one patrol. So I hope it gives us all 250 at the same time. I don't think it will. Thanks for the like words, much appreciated. So far, this evening stream hasn't got a plan. We're just over an hour and a half in for a 2-hour stream. And we have 0 trophies to a name. But there are reasons beyond our control. The reset of the map, New Game Plus obviously hasn't helped. But it is what it is. We are getting very close to getting a few things done though. Okay, this guy is nearby. I think unlocking all the fast travel is going to help us as well. Especially when it comes to trying to find batarangs and things.
Units requested near Croydon and Gardner. Officers,
Right.
we have reports of suspicious behavior.
Let's head up and try and get a vantage point on these guys. We're just going to defeat all the enemies here. Sounds pretty simple. If there's any we can take out ahead of time, even better. Any barrels we can use maybe. There's a barrel there. I don't think it's going to kill him, but it might damage him enough. It's a little bit of an advantage. Might be insane down there. Is that a Talon? It is a Talon, isn't it? That's particularly helpful. Right, can I shoot this barrel from there? I think I can. There we go. Done some damage. I didn't expect it to take it fully out. We are going to have talons to deal with here. We got any more barrels we can use to our advantage? Right, there's one down there, but no one's near it. These guys are now in a little bit of a panic state. I wonder, can I... Can't use our momentum ability up here, can I? I did wonder if we could, just to see if we could use it better. I think while perched it doesn't quite work. Thought that guy was about to see me then, so I thought if we jumped that would help us, but we're about to get seen, I think. Let's just go in. Redwood isn't one to hide away, so let's get into the thick of it. Obviously the Talon is the one we've got to be a bit wary of, because we're going to need to take him out of the equation sooner rather than later, ideally. Watch out for that sharpshooter as well. Right, maybe we need to aim for that Talon sooner rather than later, just so we can get rid of them. Missed him. I want the Talon down, because that will just save us having to keep worrying about that guy. I've got to keep an eye on health as well. There we go. They're dealing with my drone, which is fine. Come on, Talon. I don't know if I got the Talon out there. I think we moved away from him too quickly. Where's my Talon? On the Talon, need the focus. There's now 2 Talons we've got to think about here. Again, the big thing I think, another drone will help us here. Keeps things under control a little bit. Got to keep an eye on health. I need to reload. Need to finish reloading so I can actually fire. There we go. Right, we've got to take those Talons out, because they're going to be a pain otherwise. Big guy coming out just as I was trying to get to a Talon there. That is not helpful. Okay, I think I've got one on the floor now. Not enough, like. Just trying to keep my distance and make sure we use everything we can to our advantage. Right, can I take that Talon down yet? There's one down there. Perfect. Still one to do. I think it is only right to focus on the Talon, because they're so easy going to get in our way if we're not careful. I need to keep an eye on health as well, to be fair. Come on, Mr. Talon. Right, Talon's out. This is what we needed now. That's Talon done. Okay, we've got this person and the big guy. I'm out of bullets again. I know we should use momentum more, to be fair. I do need to keep an eye on health now, because we are poisoned. We were temporarily there. While the same time, it's just the big guy now left to defeat. And again, shield break. Good evening, Dennis, how are you? You had your first hater on stream. What were they saying? I think that's crime complete. It is indeed. I think we did okay there.
Nice
It did
work.
get tricky. I probably shouldn't have just jumped in, to be fair. He asked me where I am from. I'm like crazy. He's like, where? I'm like, I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, you never give a full location. I just say I'm in Suffolk. Or Suffolk, Cambridgeshire, that kind of area. Well, how's that a hater, though, Dennis? That's just asking you where you're from. That's not a hater. Right, we've got 2 more crimes. We do need to do this one as well. But let's focus on the crimes, like I say. We've got 2 to do. Did you for the wrong thing, did you guys ask me? Yeah, Brackley told us she was streaming just when we started. He was like, I don't know where to go to watch. Because you're both streaming. Right, kidnapping. Let's go and get this one done. Oh, he told you suck after that, did he? Oh, okay. You're going to get them though, Dennis, at the end of the day. I think we're quite lucky we don't get them that often. But it is what it is, unfortunately. The nature of the game. Okay, these guys seem to only be a few punches to take them out. It's always nice when there are only a few punches. It means that this will be a nice quick crime to complete. I think the crimes in New Game Plus are definitely easier than they were in the base game. And I think it is, once you're max level, it makes things a lot easier. It isn't always a good thing, but it does make life a bit easier when you're trying to complete crimes. And that is that crime done. We've got 1 more crime and he should pop the trophy for all crimes complete. Okay, I think it's this last one. And it's a high difficulty. Had to be 1 that was a high difficulty, didn't it? So it won't be 1 punch knockouts, unfortunately. Hey, singers do, yeah, singers get hated, there's more jealousy. With gaming you could say the wrong thing and that's it. But yeah, like I've said before, whenever we've had them, just kill them with kindness. I think that's the easiest way sometimes. Be as nice as you can towards them. That's what you've got to do. Brackley was telling me you're going to start, you're getting a mic. Shortly, he was telling me.
We need that backup.
Okay, we need to take out as many of these as we can without obviously messing this mission up. So we need to keep an eye on the police officers as well. If they get too hurt, that's an issue. So keep an eye on their badges, how high they are. Try and take everyone that's trying to attack them. I'm reinforcements. They're moaning they need reinforcements. I don't think they're too pleased with Red Hood helping them. I would hate to do this one, mess it up, and we lose all crimes in one night. Big guy's down. I think that's crime done. No reinforcements incoming. That's no. Guys on protecting. Wasn't quite done. Reinforcements instead. Where's the big guy? Got to deal with the big guy. I'm not even looking where he's aiming now, just firing just to get him away. That's him down. What have we got? There we go, not on my watch, trophy achieved. Our first trophy of the stream. And it is the one we wanted. It is complete all crimes in just 1 patrol.
You owe me one.
At least we managed to do what we wanted to do. That was one of the couple that I wanted to get done this evening. Right, we're going to go and do this one next. And then that's patrol time over, I believe. But the plan was always to try and get that one done this evening. And it worked. I need to find a way of knowing how many crimes we've done. Because 250 is such a random number. I don't know if we're going to be anywhere near it. I think we will be, but it's just because it's such a random number, I don't know. Right, we know we need to do this one as part of clearing all the Batman identity challenges. So we need to do this one while we're here. I think there's a race we haven't done yet in this one, in this patrol as well. And obviously the new one will only show up once you finish it in the first patrol, so we need to do another patrol. Yeah, hopefully we did alright there. Thanks, Jose Iceman. It was just one of those things. I think we had quite a lot of easy challenges. in the end, which did make a difference. The crimes, when they're on easy, which is random, it makes life a little bit easier. Right, this one we need to be careful. There is a guard here. We cannot get seen by the guard.
Nothing to worry about, Belfry.
You're going to VTuber. What's a VTuber? I know, I recognise the name, but I don't know what it means. I can't remember. I think I've been...
They saw me, Belfry.
Yeah, I've been seen, so we can't complete that one in this patrol now. Oh, you going to advertise on the stream? Oh, okay. I knew I'd heard of it, I didn't remember what it was called. We'll do the bike race to finish off this patrol as well, as that needs doing, so we can on the next one. I failed that one miserably, to be fair. I'm trying to get that one done. But that is what it is. Instead of a face. Yeah, I don't get that, to be fair. I understand why you're doing it. I don't know. It's just a weird in my eyes. I think it's an age thing, personally. Okay. Bike race, and then that is patrol done with. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can get this bike done in one go.
Let's go.
Does count even if you're in the air. Oh, I've gone wrong already. I think we've messed this one up. Missed the stairs there. I don't know if I can complete this one in time. We'll try. But I missed the stairs completely. Right, bonus time there should help us a little bit. Ah, too far left. If we pull this out of the bag after going wrong, I think we've done okay. Trying to keep an eye on where we're heading and trying to... Don't really brake as such, we just throttle control on the bike. It does work really well. I very rarely brake now. Need the extra time because we messed up. I think Red Hood may have this. Good. The heavy hit on the steps there, that will slow us down. There is time over here to be gained, which we've gained. I think we've saved all that time we lost at the start back. And that is time trial complete. So another one done. And obviously we need to complete them each patrol to get the next ones. Yeah, it's definitely a different way of doing it. I've not seen a single... I don't think I've seen a VTuber, to be fair. We have got a couple of these still to do. Do you know what? While we're still out and about, before heading back to the Belfry, let's see if we can finish these two remaining ones that we can see. Because that may be another trophy if we unlock all of Batman's caches. So, I don't know how many there is in total, but we'll do the ones that are showing up currently at least. Clears them off, we know they're done. Makes life a little bit easier. I was just going to head straight back to the Belfry and then go out again, but actually, we should clear everything if we want everything done. Save us time later on, I believe. I hope. Red Hood isn't the best character for these, but he works okay. That wasn't where I wanted to go. That should be. Okay. ID scanner.
Red Hood acknowledged.
Okay, timer doesn't start until we hit that first one, I believe. Okay, let's go. So easy to mess these up, isn't it? Though, that's the thing. But I think we might be alright. Is that the last one?
User
it is. Job done.
Site uploaded to AR device.
There we go, another secret cache dump. I don't know how many of these we've got in total. It's not actually telling me how many in total. But the only one left on the map. I think there's one more in this patrol anyway showing up. So we'll head there next. And that's another one at least done. And then I think we can listen to all these recordings. I don't know if we just collect them all or listen to all recordings to get the trophy. We shall find out. Okay, cache over this way. So I'm just scanning to see if there's a Batmarang nearby. Doesn't seem to be. Always worth a look. always do that with the camera. I don't actually know what the button is for camera mode, but I pressed it accidentally so many times. Yeah, you can find them easily on the Discord. Okay, can we get this one done?
Red Hood recognized.
A few more. I think this might be the last one because there's actually a few more this time. There's a lot more, in fact. This may be tricky to get all these in the time. So saying that, I think that's the last one over there. Jump up. There we go.
Verified.
We did do it.
Location of cache
Is that all of them done? I think we'll find out when we head back. Because they all play recording, I think, when you've got them all. There's no more showing on the map, though, as it stands. So what we'll do is head back to the Belfry. We got the trophy for all crimes completed in one evening, so that's definitely something we wanted done. Maybe able to get this next one. We've only got about 10 minutes left. So I've got to see what we can achieve in that time. Right, I don't want to obviously speak to... I know Clayface is on the computer there. That's not what I'm after.
Another seismic event at Wayne Manor has Gotham City on edge.
I may have to do the Clayface one just to free that up, I think. Or it'll be under something else. Let's see. So I'm just trying to see if anything comes up. I don't think it is. I don't know where we find his voice notes. Is there any more showing up on the map? Caches. Yes, we haven't got them all though. So we need to do the other 3 there now to get the next voice caches done. I think the only thing we can do really is see what we're like in terms of upgrades. Is there any we can do? Maybe make life a little bit easier. Or do we change character? I know we've got to do momentum abilities. I wonder. Oh, we have legendary, but we're missing salvage now. That's a legendary suit we can craft for Red Hood, although the colour scheme's a bit weird. That is a legend. We haven't got enough crafting materials just yet for that. I'm pretty sure we had. We do. We're still missing some salvage for that one. And we've got 2 legendary rounds we can do. We just need more salvage for those. It's actually a Pacific type of salvage we're going to need. Don't think we've picked anything up that could be used, to be fair. Don't know if any of these will give us the salvage. Let's have a look. No. I did wonder whether they would. No, they're not giving us what we need, are they? So we know there is new stuff for us to craft. We've just got to wait until we can get to it. It seems. But it will just be by completing things. Obviously, we still need the 250 crimes. Momentum abilities as well. Let's have a look at these momentum abilities. So there's one we're struggling with. It's this one. This one, sorry. I'm struggling to use it correctly. I don't know if there's something we can do for that to help us. To be fair. View challenge. So hold R1 and hold X to activate it. Take aim with the right stick to lock on up to 5 enemies. Again, I'm struggling to use it. Maybe it's something I've got to look at. It's cross between Iron Man and Robin. Yeah, it's a weird suit, that one, that we can craft, to be fair. I'm hoping we get others pop up as we go, because that is a very weird suit. It's our first legendary suit we've seen for him, to be fair. We did gain a load more mods here, actually. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, we did gain a few extras. I don't think mods are the end of the world. I do try and change them around if we've got something better. Do that one, so we keep the elemental build up. Right, let's head back out. We obviously want the Owl's Nest. That will be, and then it's just the mystical bullet to do, to give us what we need for the last remaining momentum abilities, and that's a trophy in itself. One character, maxed out momentum abilities, that is a trophy in itself. What we'll do, I think, we're massively running out of time, we've got like 5 minutes, so where is there an owl's nest? I think we'll head straight there, because then it means we've just got a mystical bullet to do. We are going to be out of time very quickly, but we'll head to the owl's nest first. We'll do that, knock that one out, then we know it's just a mystical bullet to use for Red Hood. We just need to figure out how that works a bit better. As I say, Gotham Knights is back Wednesday evening. We are back again tomorrow morning as well with more God of War 3 Remastered. And now I know the backstory, I think it'll make a lot more sense, to me anyway. That will make a difference. And then tomorrow evening is Genshin Impact. That's the plan for tomorrow evening. We want to try and unlock that fungus event. We've just got to do one more story mission, and then that should be the fungus event unlocked. Most of the stuff on the channel, live stream wise, is all at the start of the week. It's all because I've got appointments and things this week, so I had to try and fit everything into quite early on in the week, which has been a bit of a nightmare to try and organise, but I think I've got it right, as best I can anyway. Okay.
It's another one of those doors.
I've tried this before, actually, getting in these, and I couldn't find a way in. We have got to this bit before for a Talon's mission, and I've not been able to find a way in. Oh, that's why. I'm coming from the wrong side. That's why I couldn't do it before. We got there before and give up because we couldn't find the way in. We just need to hop over. Thank you very much, Crazy Josh. We're going to complete this crime first anyway. And it's one of the two we need to do. This is the last one we need for that momentum ability. But thank you, and thank you to the wife as well. Much appreciated. Silent takedown. May not stay silent for long, but that's at least one taken care of. I'm expecting to be seen pretty quickly. How long can we stay stealth for, do we think, with Red Hood? We do all 5? Don't know how possible it's going to be. I know there is a bonus to defeat 2 enemies at the same time. We don't actually need that one. The bonus isn't a big deal. Just got her to take out, which isn't going to happen before we're seen.
I'm going to enjoy this.
She's down as well. Is that it?
Seriously?
Not quite it. I did think that was just seemed a little bit too easy. I wasn't actually aiming for her. I was aiming for the Talons I just knocked down, to be fair. Right, one Talon down. Nice thing about doing these, there is a trophy we still need to achieve for taking out a certain amount of each of these different types of Talons and Talon gladiators and things, and actually this is helping us achieve that pretty well, to be fair. Trying to get into the Talon. Right, Talon's down. So we just with the quick one and the big guy. There we go, she's now all confuddled. I just got hit by the big guy. That's confuddled me. I'm now as confuddled as she was. She's now healing though. Just come round the right time there.
You're not ready for this.
I think I missed. I was trying to use that ability and I'm struggling with it. I'm going to have to really look at how that works. Because then we still need to take out 4 people with that mystical bullet. So I need to figure it out sooner rather than later, really. She's going to dodge just a little bit there. She's nearly out, to be fair. There we go. Down they go. And we've just got a big guy to deal with now. Break his shield. Don't push the attack too much. I must admit, that's a mistake I make a lot. Just trying to push the attack a little bit too much and we take a little hit on the way out there. bad habit I'm going to get out of. Big guy's healing. I don't want to stop him. No, I didn't think I would. Trying to stop him healing, but sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Oh, caught us there a little. Jake, good evening, how are you? So I'm trying not to die at this point. Come on, big guy. There we go. And that is the second Owlnest done. That does mean we've now unlocked a new momentum ability for Red Hood.
That's another owl's nest taken care of.
It's something achieved this evening. We know we're trying to go for the platinum. We haven't achieved everything I was set out to achieve this evening, but we've at least got another momentum ability for Red Hood, which was quite important to do if we can. So this is our new one. This is Harnessed Rage. When activated, Red Hood's next attack increases by a portion of damage he receives. Also heals Red Hood at 1% per second. Again, I don't really use momentum abilities very often, so that's something we've got to work on. This is the move I need to work on to get everything all done. That's one I've really got to focus on as well. I think that's the next YouTuber. If you didn't start, I think he would not even be a little. Yeah, he's never really been a fan of YouTube in general until more recent times than me. But he enjoys it. That's the thing. And the main thing is, as long as Wolverine enjoys it, otherwise he wouldn't be doing it. But he's looking forward to his series starting tomorrow. Right, we are just going to fast travel just so we get a save point tick in. We haven't achieved everything we wanted to achieve this evening, but we have managed to achieve one of the trophies we needed towards the platinum, and that was to clear all crimes in one patrol. There's a few things we need to do, but it took a long time to get the map back how it should be. At least now we know the map resets if you start New Game Plus, which we didn't know before this. We're still working towards 250 trophies. I'm trying to see, is there somewhere I can see how many things we've done? There's all my contacts. They don't matter so much. Basic training we need to do. Most wanted criminals, we need to defeat these. They give a lot of decent rewards if you do find these guys. Collectibles. Do we have a list? So we've done 23 of 60 Batarangs. That's how many we need to find. I'm ignoring the rest of them for the minute. Street art, we've done 3 of 12, and landmarks, we've done 3 of 40. They're not going to take long, it's just a case of getting around to them all. The street art shouldn't be that long either. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of Batarangs still to go, but that doesn't tell us how many crimes we've taken down, does it? Annoyingly. I thought there'd be somewhere we could see how many crimes are completed. You're sad Kevin Conroy is gone. I know, it's sad news, isn't it? It's such a shame. Amazing actor, to be fair. Yeah, it's not going to tell us how many we've done. Okay, as I say, we are out of time for this evening. Unfortunately, we are right at the end of the stream. 2 hours. We achieved one of the trophies we wanted done tonight. You are getting PlayStation 2 gives you games every month. Which one are you getting? You getting the basic one, Dennis? Because if so, you only get 3 games a month. And they're not always that good if you're just going for the basic package. Like, I was going to actually tell you what the actual ones we got this month were, to be fair. So this month's 3 games are Grand Theft Auto Vice City. No, that's the game catalog. Wrong one. Naya 2, the Harry Potter Lego Collection, and Heavenly Bodies. So yeah, that's what you get if you got the basic now, which is the essential. You would be able to download Naya 2, Harry Potter Lego Collection, and the Heavenly Bodies. That's just the 3 games you get. Definitely, like I say, the price is the issue, isn't it, for you? So it's better than nothing at the end of the day. Just be aware, if you ever cancel it, you'll lose access to them games as well. That's the downside. Gotham Knights, it's been really good, to be fair. We've really enjoyed it, Jake. We've completed the main game. We've completed the game on New Game Plus. We're now just working our way towards the Platinum Trophy by doing a few of the collectibles and stuff to get things done. Story-wise, I think the story's pretty good. You can't compare it to the Arkham Asylum games. It's a completely different kettle of fish to them. The intro and the end cutscene are two of the best cutscenes I've seen in a very long time, to be honest. Combat at the start can feel a bit button mashy and samey. But it definitely improves as the game goes on with more abilities and things. The crimes can get a bit monotonous because they do repeat themselves. But yeah, I think I personally, and I've given this opinion to a few people now, I wouldn't buy it at full price. Personally, I would wait a week or two for Black Friday or even Cyber Monday, see if it drops £10-15 maybe, and that's when I'd get it. I wouldn't pay full price personally. I enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed doing the M Plus, and we're enjoying the trophy hunting, but yeah, £60 is what it cost me on release, and I pre-ordered. For the length of the story, I'm not 100% sure it's worth it in that regard. But don't get me wrong, I thoroughly enjoyed it as well. And graphically, I don't think it's that big a deal. I know people complain about the 30 frames per second, but you don't notice it on console. If you're on PC, it's a different story, but on console, you don't notice it. No, it's Jake. I don't mind, giving an opinion, but it is just my opinion. You may have a different opinion, as everyone does, to be fair. Yes, you can play, when you buy a game, you can play the game. Yeah, absolutely, Dennis. Okay, we are out of time for this evening. As I say, we managed to achieve one of the trophies I wanted to do today. We are a little bit behind in what I planned, but we'll sort things out. It may just be an extra evening stream. Obviously, this week, for those that aren't aware, the schedule went out on Sunday evening and on the community page as well for live streams. The end of the week is the problem for me because of these spinal injections. We've managed to do what we can in between appointments and stuff. So tomorrow morning, we're back on God of War 3 Remastered for about just over 3 hours to master. We'll see how much more that we can get done tomorrow morning. Genshin Impact tomorrow evening, and then Gotham Knights is back again Wednesday evening, and Genshin Impact again Thursday evening. And there is daily content on the channel, different episodic content as well. And Wolverine's brand new series, that the gameplay is all him, comes out tomorrow, 4 PM GMT. With Bugsnax. He loved making it, and I loved actually editing it for him, to be fair. But thank you all very much for tonight. Although we didn't achieve what I set out to achieve, we've achieved something. It's better than nothing. It just means we're going to need a good couple more of these streams to get this done, but it will come in time. Heavenly Bodies is interesting, but I don't know enough about it, to be fair, to give an informed opinion, to be fair. Yeah, definitely wait until the price goes down, Jake, personally. That's my opinion. That would be my best guess. But that is it. We are done. I need to get to bed and painkillers and all that good stuff. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views and conversation. We'll see some of you hopefully tomorrow morning for God of War Remastered. God of War 3 Remastered. And hopefully we see some of you tomorrow evening for Genshin Impact as well. Have a good evening, morning or afternoon wherever you are, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.